Time to go. Today, for real, not only is it not blown out audio, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm already out of breath. I wasn't out of breath just before hitting record. What the fuck? Today, for real, calm, steady run. That's it. I think I'm trying to hit like probably around high 10s, low 11 pace. Not only am I gonna try to make this a chill run, but I'm gonna try to make this my long run. We're at 3/4 of a mile and we're at about a 10:46 pace. Something that I kind of want to talk about as well throughout this run is kind of a scary part about growing up. I'm about to be 27 next year. Yeah, 27 next year, Jesus. Look how beautiful that sunset is. Holy. By the way, almost at 2 miles already. Holy. I did want to talk about this topic because I encountered kind of a thing today, a thing that I've encountered very many times in my life. Sorry, passed by somebody, had to put down the camera. Oh my Lord. Kind of a checkpoint, like a mini checkpoint that I come up with in my life every so often. I just tend to, kick the can down the road. What I'm getting at is progressing in life in a job stance. Right now, I work, kind of customer service for a company, and that's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with working those jobs, and that's all I've worked all my life. But nothing like a career. I skipped school, going to college. That could have been another checkpoint in life where I could have gotten educated. I could have done something a little bit more ambitious, but I decided not to. And that's completely my choice. I'm not trying to put that on anybody. I think there is a weird stigma going around with devaluing the schooling that we have. I think the education program does definitely need reform. I think it's sad that we tell people not to go to college. And I think I fell into that media pool where I was seeing a lot of people say don't go to college, and that was my decision still. I'm not trying to blame the media that I consumed, because that was my choice. Unfortunately, that media is very prominent, and I don't think you should necessarily believe in it. There's a lot of value in being educated. Not only being educated, but being educated in a field, things like that. So I definitely think people should go to school. Do I agree with how expensive it's gotten? Hell no, that shit is crazy. I saw somebody on Reddit today say that they want to go to Duke and it's like 80 grand. Bro, maybe not in today's market, but you could have gotten a house for that at some point. You can get to whatever field you want to do on your own. But the flip side of that maybe not very many people talk about is that it also takes a special or specific type of person to be able to do that. And it's okay needing the routines that people have built, through these schools and stuff like that. It's okay to take that help. So I've been looking into what I could do now moving forward, because as many times as I can tell myself I wish I would have started earlier. I wish I would have not taken the gap year. I can't really go back. There's no backwards here. I really am not trying to talk out of I'm doing this. Look at I'm doing this. I'm just more talking about regrets I have and how to move forward. I'm not even saying that I'm doing anything right now, because I'm kind of not yet at least. So no praise, no flowers. I'm not really doing anything, which is not good. Stagnation. It's not good. And then all that coupled with the fact that you start to hit these milestones of being I just turned 25, and then I just turned 26, and I just turned 27. You start to realize not only is time not stopping, but I'm getting older. I gotta start thinking about like, not right now, but kids at some point. How am I gonna provide for these kids? But all of it is talk. I talk about it a lot and I don't do enough. Just me kind of talking out loud right now. And also referring to these like checkpoint positions in life where you reflect a little bit and you get into a scary conversation with like a partner or a parent or just with yourself that like, oh, you know, it's been X amount of years, or I'm this age, maybe I should do something. Maybe I should go back to school. Maybe I should apply for jobs. In that instant, I feel like there's a weird fork in the road. You could decide either way. And too often, I've just decided to do nothing. And that's unfortunate. Some would even say like I've wasted some of my life doing that. Maybe I would even say that. This has been a nice chillaxed run. I'm at like 11:30 pace. We're gonna try to kill one more mile. Once I hit 3, we'll see what we could get into. So again, just to reiterate, also, I'm at 3.69 miles. Let's fucking go. But just to reiterate, this is not a woe is me topic. This is not even like a give a fuck about me topic. This is more of a topic of like, just kind of speaking out about what I'm thinking about. And then not only that, but just trying to tell myself that school, jobs, a lot of life, I guess, is really just doing shit without wanting to do shit. Because I'm sure my little cousin that graduated college, congrats Josie. My other little cousin that graduated college, congrats Samuel. Everybody in my life that's ever graduated or done anything consistently, they don't want to go to fucking school every day, but they did it. I don't want to run every day, but I do it. Not every day, but a lot. I guess it's just like me verbally saying it like, guess what, bro? Nobody likes this shit. They still did it. And I guess I'm not special or more deserving or anything like that. I just got to do it. And at the end of the road, it's gonna be better. Oh my God, bro. No matter how many times I pass these dogs, they will never not be scary. I always think that the gate is gonna give or there's no gate. It always scares me. But anyway, we gotta start the cool down. It's a cool down. It's whatever. Genuinely a great run. I know I talked about some decently serious things, but other than that, great long run. A long pause. Chill. Not too fast. I think I did the whole thing in 44 minutes. Here's my splits. Hopefully it resembles good effort. One main thing about this microphone in particular, because I clip it to my hat, and the thing that I like about the Hollylands is that they're small and don't disturb my field of vision at all. Since this whole transmitter is kind of at the corner of my hat here or here, to get the best, I would say the best volume for my voice, it impedes on like my peripheral vision. And whenever I look like left or right, depending on where the transmitter is, it feels a little bit dangerous, I'm not gonna lie. That being said though, I think I am gonna keep it mainly because anything else I'm going to need like another dongle. And when it's like kind of run and gun in a real, like literal sense where I'm running, as little things that I need to, 1, carry, and 2, any sort of like failures that I could avoid is going to be amazing. That's like A1 for me right now. Because on a run, I can't be like, oh, did the transmitter unplug? Is the thing like picking up my volume? None of that. Can't have any of that. And I've had it already one too many times where the literal transmitter has come out or it didn't connect fast enough. I started talking and the whole clip was mute. It was super unfortunate. Actually kills the vibe. To kind of go back really quick to the topic that I was talking about earlier, the bad thing about me too is that I want things very quickly, especially when I feel myself being self-conscious about kind of my downfalls or like failures or the things that I haven't done well. My girlfriend mostly actually was looking into programs for like cybersecurity and different things that pay well that I might be interested in. And one of like the first options that she even pointed out, I was like in my head already like, all right, we're gonna sign up for this, we're gonna do this. It's gonna take X amount of time, but maybe I could fast track it, XYZ. I wanna make up for lost time. I wanna do it the right way, a consistent way, and not just a way that's going to get me from, you know, A to Z shittily. Sometimes the quickest way is the best way, but other times you should take your time. You should go through the pain. You should regret your decisions, move forward. Don't be tied to them, but regret them. And that'll make whatever you're gonna do next more important. I say this, but I'm learning this every day. I forget it all the time. So saying it is a good refresher. I don't know how we all end up in the bathroom together. I won't lie. Run is done. I do have to stretch. I've been trying to stretch more. Casual. I know it was a somber one today, but again, do not feel bad for me. This is my own shit that I'm going through. And again, this is just kind of a venting space, I guess. I don't know, just something that I wanted to talk about. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. I can't do a peace sign, but peace. Bye.